right. What's going on, everyone? I'm Andrew, and I don't want to work anymore. And if we catch trades like we did yesterday, we can maybe stop working one day here soon. How's everyone doing? How's everybody doing today? I am doing pretty good. My wife is away, and me and my dog have been being complete bums on the couch, doing nothing, eating bad food, and just hanging out and back testing and doing whatever the fuck we want. So, which means I can actually make some noise, and I got some tea on in the background here, so I'm gonna excuse myself probably as soon as the market opens, and yeah, and go make my morning tea, which I can have here while we trade. So, Raghav, how are you, man? Where were you yesterday? Did you catch yesterday's ripper, whether it be to the downside or the upside? Because man, what a wild day we had yesterday. And that wolf says that my black background, it's hard to see the wicks, so we're changing it up. He says anything's better than black, so we're gonna try this and see what happens. Right now we're inside. I think this is a big daily fair value gap. Yes, so we're sitting inside this daily fair value gap. We have come 3/4 of the way through it. We have come across the consequent encroachment of it. We have made a new high in relation to Wednesday, June 11th, and we have been doing nothing but going straight up, and I am bearish today. No, I was on a Zoom call yesterday, missed short trade yesterday, man. Ugh. It's too bad. Too bad. I got a big trade. Let me see here. Where are we? What am I trying to do? 4 hour. Nothing but green. I am looking for a rebalance. I'm almost looking at this leg as I'm looking at. Oh, there's my tea. I'll be right back. All right, I'm looking at this whole daily accumulation here, and this as a manipulation power 3 to the downside. I am not so bullish. I might be completely out to lunch, but that's kind of what I'm seeing in the charts. I've been calling for bearish prices forever, and I'm gonna call the same for this morning. Sweep to the downside, up for sell side or buy side, and then dumping off. Short buys today too. Want new low to be formed. Yes sir, I like it. I'm not the only one that sees this. We'll go 15, 5. Yeah, definitely looking to take out Asia. also have to change the opacity on this. There we go. It's a little bit lighter. So I'm only looking for shorts. Take this line off, whatever the hell that was. Basically looking to take out this relatively equal high right here. Opening price is there. We'll make him pink. There's the sweep. First presented fair value gap. Let's see if it survives. No, it's not gonna do that. News. I have not looked at the news today, but I know there's a lot of it this week. So what do we got? Consumer confidence, 10 a.m. FOMC well positioned to wait on evolving outlook. Okay. Yeah. It's not going to be good. Not going to be good. You know what? If we're... Let's see here. Looks like I might not have to. I think if the conditions are met, I'll take a trade to go short. We took out some of these equal highs here. It would be nice to go a little bit higher into this fair value gap up here. This 5 minute. I think I need to adjust my how do I do this? Fed chair testifies at 10, yeah. Dude, how was your weekend? What's going on here? Why is this fucking thing so big? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Uh, 22,381. 22. That's better. So that's the portion left unfilled on the fair value gap there above last night's high. It's good. The family got together. Nice. My tea's probably really hot. I was gonna come on here and boast about how good I was at my discipline yesterday. Once I had like my big win here for $1,285, I didn't touch the chart for the rest of the day, until the end, because then I was like, well, I want a reversal because it boosted up, and so I took all these really small losses: 28, 19, 18, 31, 16, 8, 38. And this is where I'm getting cut up, I think, is all these small losses. I think they do add up over time, but I'm still profitable, so I'll take it. Yeah, I had a black background, but Dat Wolf says it was really hard on the eyes to see the wicks, so we'll try this. And hey, I'm open to feedback. I'm not married to anything. I went short yesterday, so let's go look at what I saw before it happened. How did this play out? Yeah, I just saw we were in a premium and I wanted to come up here and then go lower. That's what I wanted. And so we got up there and Dat Wolf and I were like trying to grab a short in here, and it just kept on pushing higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And I even like ended the stream, but did get into a position right after, and I put my take profit at relatively equal lows. I was able to put 2 positions on at the top using a 15-second chart, I believe. And yeah, so I got all of this. So let's just say about, if I was at 22,000 down to 21,758, so 250 points on a short. And but I wasn't watching when it happened. I just got the alert, and then it would have been nice to be watching, because then it could have cut the complete reversal up. But hey, I'm super happy with 250 points down in one direction. And then we just kept on going, and I think I was looking for shorts. I just kept on trying to short all through here, because I just thought we were just so premium, and I finally gave up. So here we are. And yeah, we haven't swept sell side yet. We got a little bit deeper up. Not above this high though. Kind of made relatively equal highs there. I gotta change all the colors now on all my tools so they can stand out and be visible. I feel like the white is harder to... Dude, I missed the Friday short too, and I was really mad. Dat Wolf was with me on that stream. I basically missed my entry by a tick. Although the entry was there, I was looking at something else, and I was ready to push the button. I basically gave up all that short just for like to save $5 on my risk. So super unfortunate. It was the cleanest power 3 you could ever see, right? When you go up, you can consolidate over Asia and London, and Asia and London make relatively equal lows, and then you shoot up. I was ready to rock and roll and take out Asia low, and I just missed it by a tick, and it just kept going and going and going. There was no second chance to get in. It just went. So Okay, this is I'll be ready to take a short here, especially if we take out this high. You know what? You needed a break. You had a hard week. You needed a break. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what happens. That's the same thing. This is it. This is the reversal we're looking for. I'm going to a 15-second chart over here. We'll see if we get a reversal model in here. Not yet. Not yet. Oh man, I'm really liking having this tea with me this morning. I usually don't make one because my wife's sleeping and we have a really small apartment. It's really noisy. It's a little bit higher into this 15-minute gap here. This is looking good. I like this. It's exactly what I was looking for today. Don't see any fair value gaps over here though. Only this one on the 1 minute. Usually you see them up here. Got a small gap up here. Uh-oh. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, I'm in. 2 positions. We tapped into this fair value gap here. It's a very early entry, so I gotta be careful to make sure that we respect this one here. As soon as we close above that, I gotta bail on the trade. Yeah, out. Not yet. We're close though. I'm getting aggressive. Yeah, I'm shorting on a 15-second. You betcha, dude. Yeah, this is how you get killed. Anticipating the top. So we're gonna take this loss. There we go. And we will wait longer. Not really any gaps in here. Kind of got this weird volume imbalance here on the 1 minute. Okay, I think this is our guy. Gonna have a little bigger of a stop than we want on this. Wait for retracement that we're not gonna get. And there's the short. Really big stop. I would like to put 2 positions on this one, but we can probably do that in a little bit. As long as the Powell news doesn't take us above our high, since it is 10 minutes too. My short and YM price took my stop loss exactly to the tick, and now it's going lower. Damn. Okay, well, I'm happy I got in when I did. Since it seems it doesn't want to give us a chance to get in. I still think there's a chance for a retracement here, but it's pretty heavy. Especially since, you know, there is no ceasefire. Doesn't sound like it anyway. Everybody made a deal and then continued to bomb each other. So that's great. I'm trying to pick a good spot for re-entry here, or to add a second position. Let's see here. Take this one off. Take that one off. I think if we can get to this low, like a CISD, I would add another position on there. I'm gonna take this 15-minute fair value gap off. What do you have for a downside objective, Raghav? Gotta be... you know, for bullish, then we can retrace maybe 60. Oh, here's my opportunity to put another position on. Asia low. Yeah, I was just looking at that. At least probably the relatively equal lows in Asia. I think that's what I'm gonna do for my TP. Nothing greedy. Just right here, like that. But your news, the news here, consumer confidence, I'm afraid of a wick on that. I think I'm gonna end this. Took an NQ short. There it is. There's my second position. Stop now. Can go on that high. now we're good to go to the downside. Oh, that news hasn't even come out yet. This is not safe yet. Minutes. Did your stop survive that big wick? Looking for one more manipulation candle out of this consolidation. It was funny, I was looking at this as one of my objectives for a high. How many seconds? 30 more seconds. Get a little. I'm targeting midnight open. It will be 2R. Saved by 3 ticks. Okay, dog. Here we go. Target midnight open. I think this is going to be a volatile day. Man, oh man. What is your spread? Mine is bouncing around from 0.75 or all the way from 0.25 all the way up to 1. It's just all over the place. I'm gonna remove that. What is the consequent encroachment on this big 1 minute wick? I just don't think the Asia low's low enough. Now that I'm looking at it. Like, yesterday's entire daily range. Let's just go from the low. What would 50% be? From here to the high. %. We can even put the 0.62. I'm almost tempted to put my take profit all the way down here. I got 22,060, 22,060. Depends on where you put your, where you draw your fib from. I went from the lunch low. You know, if you went from Asia low, I'm sure you get a different number. Asia low is 22,044, but you know, this is just straight up. I think a 50% retracement is like bare minimum on this. But we are still in this crazy consolidation, even still after the news. I thought we would have sold off. I think I want my price executions on the other side. You guys are in my way. Trading executions left. There we go. That looks nicer. News did nothing. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, so far it's just a lot of chopping back and forth. You know, I was back testing. Will you move your stop loss to consequent encroachment of the wick? No, not until we leave this range. The way I look at it, we have to leave this range, create a fair value gap on the way down. Like, we still haven't taken out the lows. So where are those lows? Yeah, like we gotta take this low at least. With displacement is the way I'm looking at it. This consolidation actually freaks the shit out of me. The longer it goes sideways, the more likely I think it's going to pump up one more time and then to take our stops out and then continue lower. So I'm pretty tempted to close out at break even right now. Let's see here. Is there any? Yeah, it's not like I couldn't make a double top or come close to it. This range is a killer. Better. I'm moving it down to the top of that wick to reduce my risk just a little bit. Oh, the back test. So I can't remember who's some trader I follow. Somebody in the comments was talking about he back tested 2 years worth of data, and if you only traded the first inversion of the morning, it has an 82% win rate. And I started back testing it yesterday. I didn't like record my findings, but the win rate was high. But the trick that I found was the inversion has to happen within the first 7 minutes is what I saw. Inversion of the first presented fair value gap. You got it. But that first fair value gap, I think it has to be inverted. What I saw for the highest probability, it has to be inverted within the first 7 minutes. So it doesn't happen every morning, but the win rate was high. So it was something else I wanted to check out. But I've kind of like, if I use that in conjunction with which I've been trading now is like the power of 3. I'm looking for these consolidations, manipulations, and then distribution. And that's why I am scared right now about this. We just had a consolidation and then this move outside of the consolidation, and I'm afraid of a move higher now, which it looks like yeah, right. But you also get like a double purge, so you can have a consolidation, manipulation lower to take out those stops, and then it can come back up to take out these stops before continuing lower one more time. So I haven't tested them out long enough yet to know. But it wouldn't be bad to take one position off here. This doesn't look like it's gonna go lower right away. Not without taking out my stop. Yeah, so this is, you know, according to one guy, Actually, I took a screenshot of it. Yeah, 9:30 a.m. First presented fair value gap inversion, 82% win rate from 2022 to 2024. I already back tested it. So I started back testing it last night. I didn't get too far. Let's see here. I think I was doing it on NQM. I don't want to mess with that right now. But anyway, it was pretty interesting. Price hasn't moved even 100 points after 9:30. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm taking profit at 91 bucks. I'm gonna go to work. I'm not gonna sit on here like until a quarter to anyway, whatever. I know there's a huge short that I want to take today, and whatever, maybe I'll put a limit order back up. I'll keep an eye on it from the kitchen, but I'm gonna make some breakfast, and that's what we'll do. I'll keep an eye on this price action. I'm still bearish today, but I can't wait any longer to get ready. So have a good day, man. Good luck. I hope you catch this short in here, and yeah, do some back testing. Let me know if you find the same thing. Anyway, peace out.